U.S. Army Special Operations Officer, Scott Bennett, has revealed to President Trump who the mastermind behind 9/11 was. In an open letter to the president, the former psy-ops officer claims that Dov Zakheimov, the Pentagon Comptroller who lost $2.3 trillion the day before the September 11th attacks, orchestrated the attacks behind the scenes. The letter reads, "Dear President Trump, as a military officer and also contractor for Booz Allen Hamilton, I was assigned to the Joint Interagency Operations Center at U.S. Central Command, where I identified, tracked, and reported on terrorists, their financial donors, networks, banks, and activities. Part of my mission was to investigate, discover, and expose all acts of waste, fraud, and abuse by terrorist financing operations Director Dov Zakheim, who was my senior supervisor. It was known that Dov Zakheim had secretly arranged for $2.3 trillion to be misappropriated through Pentagon channels when he had been the Pentagon Comptroller. I was assigned the task of penetrating Dov Zakheim's terrorist financing operations, which involved his son Roger Zakheim, a lawyer at the House Armed Services Committee, an Iraqi named Abdullah Aziz, with close ties to Rudy Giuliani, and the law firm Covington and Burling. The auditors investigating this matter were conveniently killed in a missile strike upon the Pentagon Office of Naval Intelligence on September 11, 2001. This missile strike was concealed as a plane attack, which was a deception operation. I briefed your attorney Michael Cohen about these matters in 2015 and 2016, which may be one of the reasons he has been targeted by deep state shadow government loyalists. Evidence and expert testimony confirm without a doubt that the attacks on September 11, 2001 against the Pentagon, as well as the World Trade Center and the Solomon Building in N.Y., were a well-planned, well-financed, psychological operation, a false flag attack on American soil, designed to trigger and manipulate the American people, the Congress, and the U.S. military into a full-scale war mobilization posture with the intent of overthrowing, scattering, and remaking the Middle East and Africa for the direct political, cultural, and economic benefit of the Zionist State of Israel. 9/11, although seemingly coherent, has led to a multi-trillion-dollar nightmare for Americans. Because of your success in attacking the deep state with your sealed indictments and other measures, and because of the failure of the DNI CIA FBI dodge Russian hoax, as well as great fear that your forthcoming summit with President Vladimir Putin will be a great success, I fear for your life and pray for your safety. You are our chief law enforcement officer, not just our commander-in-chief. It is my hope that this memorandum, combined with the other memoranda you are receiving from other informed patriots, will be helpful to you during the Helsinki summit, where I and many others hope that you and President Putin will share intelligence on September 11th, who did it, how they did it, why they did it, face to face. I believe that your leadership in placing the truth about 9/11 before the public will finish the job of taking down the deep state and the shadow government. It will help you shut down the pernicious Zionist, Saudi penetration and subversion of the U.S. economy, government, and society, and it will help you demonstrate to the larger public, most of whom did not vote for you, that under your leadership, the U.S. government can be trusted to clean house and tell the truth. Very respectfully, Scott Bennett.